Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the TheKpopHag and today we have a very exciting video. I am going to be showing you my 100% completed Photocard collection. Obviously this is completed as of June 6, 2022. As soon as somebody has come back, I will be back in the Photocard collecting grind, but for now we are 100% completed. It is a really exciting moment for me, so I want to show you the entire thing, and we will start off with the miscellaneous girl groups binder. Or realistically, this is my bulk of my collection. This is everybody I collect. We will be skipping over Dreamcatcher or Siyeon, and I will do all of the Dreamcatcher stuff at the end, just so it's a little bit easier to create chapters if you want to see a specific artist that I collect. Okay, so like I said, we are saving Siyeon until the end of the video, or the latter half of the video, which means we will be starting with my NB collection. So her title page is just the 2 stickers, postcards, 4 shots from her debut mini album, Open. And then here on the back I have the second generation Wiz One, like a little mini poster. I do not collect non-album for anyone that I collect aside from Dreamcatcher, and even then it is kind of select. So this is one of the few non-album things I have for her. But here on this first page we have her individual color eyes cards here at the top. This is her album card, and these are her 2 Kino cards. Next we have her 2 heart eyes individual cards. This is the Violetta version, and this is the Kino here at the end, and this is the sapphire version, again with the Kino at the end. This begins the Bloom Eyes section. So I have all of the AR cards down here on the far right hand side, and the selfies in the other 2. This is the I Was, I Am, and I Will. These are the sets that match the AR cards. And here we have the rest of Bloom Eyes. These are the message cards down here at the right, and then I just did the selfies that matched. So this is I Was, I Am, and I Will. Next we have One Rick Diary, again AR cards down on the right hand column. This is her diary version, the fantasy version, and the 3D version. And these cards especially were really difficult to get a hold of. And then IZ*ONE's last release, this is One Reeler. Again, I have the AR cards down on the right hand column. This album by far was the most difficult to get a hold of the cards. This one especially, because there is a pre-order benefit that is almost identical. She's literally just facing forward instead of facing to the side. But this is scene 1, scene 2, and scene 3. Then I have kind of a miscellaneous IZ*ONE NB section. So these are her 2 unit color eyes cards. This is with Haewon, and this one is with Sakura and Cheon. And this is actually my top 3 in IZ*ONE and in Produce 48. So I was really happy that they had a card together. Then I have their Japanese releases. I have 1 trading card for each release. This is their first single. I'm not even gonna try to say it, I know I'm gonna butcher it. But then this was Buenos Aires, Vampire, and Beware. This is her Pepsi collaboration card that they did with Soyu. This is Wiz One Gen 1 and Gen 2. So these are the only 2 non-album IZ*ONE cards that I have in my collection. But they filled out the non-pocket page really well, and I already owned them before I decided I wasn't going to collect non-album for anyone other than Dreamcatcher. Then here I have her solo debut card. So Hello, Miku. So these are my 2 pulls from her Open album. And then these were my 2 pulls from her Colors mini album. And I think I definitely prefer the 2 Colors cards to the door cards. But I felt like a lot of the Open cards were really, really similar. Whereas the color cards are very obviously different. Next, we have Girls' Generation. The reason we have photo cards to collect, and the entire reason I got into K-pop in the first place, and now spend more money than I should on it. So my bias in Girls' Generation is Siyeon. It was originally Jessica, and then it was Jessica and Siyeon. Then it was just Siyeon. Now I believe it is Siyeon and Taeyeon, but I only collect Siyeon's album cards for group releases, and then I keep my pulls for the subunits and the solos. So I collect everyone. So my first card here is one of the mini O group cards, and this is actually the first album in K-pop to have photo cards. So again, you can thank SM Entertainment and Girls' Generation for your very empty bank accounts and your obsessions with pieces of cardboard with Korean people's faces on them. But then we have her 2 Hoot photo cards. This was their Japanese debut, Genie, G, and Run Devil Run, Mr. Taxi. And I believe these were only in the first press editions of the album, but I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me. Then we have The Boys, Mr. Taxi, and then we have Tiffany from Taetisola's Twinkle. So for Girls' Generation, I have everything laid out in chronological order based on when it was released. Doesn't matter if it was a group, subunit, solo, everything is in chronological order because it just lays out on the page really nicely, and it kind of helps me save space on pages. So then we have Taetisola's Holler, and I got the group card in my album. And then we have the bane of my existence. We have Lionheart and You Think, but they are so similar that they could both be from Lionheart. I mean, we had this great You Think, like retro space concept, and then for the photo, like for the album, and then for the music video, they were like badass girl crush, and we didn't get any photo cards with those looks. We got duplicate Lionheart music video photo cards, but it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I still bought them, so. Then we have Taeyeon's debut album I, Taetisola's Dear Santa, Tiffany's debut solo debut I Just Wanna Dance, Jessica's With Love J, Taeyeon's Y, and Jessica's Wonderland. Siyeon's solo debut Don't Say No, Taeyeon's Purpose, this is the Fine version, I Got Love version, the deluxe edition Sky, and the deluxe edition Blossom. Then this is Sooyoung's holiday version card and her all night version card, which I just recently got and completed my collection. This is Jessica's My Decade, Taeyeon's This Christmas Winter Is Coming, Taeyeon's Something New, OGGs, this is Yuri and Yuna, this was their unit debut. Yuri's solo debut, First Scene, this is Tiffany's American debut, Lips on Lips. This is Yuna's solo physical album debut, Walk to Remember. This is Taeyeon's Purpose, version 1, version 2, and then the deluxe edition. And then these two are the repackage of Purpose. This is Taeyeon's What Do I Call You, the Daisy version, and my Rose version, or Rose version. This is from the SM Town SMCU Express 2021 Winter SM Town. I bought the OGG version and I pulled Taeyeon, and then I bought Hyoyeon and Sunny so I could have one card for all of the girls, and then I got Sunny's ID with her card, and I pulled Yuri's ID. Then we have Taeyeon's INBU. This is the blue version, the orange version, the deluxe version, and then deluxe version 0 photo card. And then Hyoyeon finally got a physical album for her solo work, and we have her 2 cards here. I don't remember the names of the albums, but I did buy both of them. And that is everything for photo cards. I do have a very small Siyeon non-album collection. With her Beaming Effect merchandise, there was a set of 4 photo cards that you could buy or you could get. These are replicas. I would one day like to have the original set, but the replicas were really high quality and I can't really tell a difference. And then these 4 cards came from the VOD kit from her fan meeting she did at the end of 2021. And then this is actually her 7-Eleven Japan Mr. Taxi photo card, but it didn't really fit anywhere else since I'm not collecting non-album, like non-merchandise stuff. So I just put it here in the middle on the back so you could see the name in case you didn't know who this was. Then these postcards came from Sooyoung's fan meeting VOD kit, and we have all of Taeyeon's postcards from her albums that she has released, as well as Hyoyeon's. So next up we have Luna and I collect Haseul. I haven't really talked about it on my channel, but I did collect one version of all of Luna's albums, but I recently sold them, as well as my OT12 and subunit photo cards. They went along with the albums, and I just collected Haseul, and I have sold off quite a lot of her non-album merchandise photo cards, but I still have a lot up for sale on my Mercari if you are interested. There's a lot of Eun Bi, Girls' Generation, Dreamcatcher, all kinds of photo cards over there if you are interested or looking for anything specific. But here on her front page, I have her Lunaverse illustrated poster, and I looked for this for so long. It was like a holy grail item for me, and I just could not get rid of it. So it is her cover page. Here in the front, these are her pre-OT12 photo cards. So this top row is obviously her solo debut, and these are both first press as well as her attendance card. I have one of each of her like subunit duo cards. So this is Luna and Haseul, Haseul and Yeojin, and Haseul and Vivi. And then I have her regular version Luna 1/3 cards. This is Love and Live and Love and Evil. Maybe one day in the future I will try to get a hold of the limited version cards, but they are so expensive and they're not really my favorites. Maybe the Love and Evil one, but I have no plans to get those anytime soon. Then moving on to OT12 releases, these are her plus plus cards, version A, version B, and the Night subunit. Then we have Multiply Multiply, we have version A, version B, and the Night subunit. Then she was not a part of either Hash or Midnight. So starting with these are her version A cards. Version B, version C, and version D. And then for their Japanese debut, I have her hula hoop cards. I believe this was the random version, and this was the like member specific photo card, and then this was the group card. Then moving on to Purple Kiss, I collect Goeun. She was also in my top choices for Produce 48, and I was really excited when she debuted in Purple Kiss. And they very quickly became one of my favorite groups. Their discography is flawless in my opinion. I really, really like it. But these are her 2 postcards from the Mem Mem album. And this one's really neat. It's like heat, so when you press on it and rub on it, it shows an image underneath. So these are their debut photo cards. This is Into Violet. And then these 4 here are the Hide and Seek cards. And then over here we have the Mem Mem cards. Lastly, in this binder, we have rolling quartz. So they do have multiple sets per album, but you get a whole set of all five members in your album. So this was my set from their debut single Blaze. And this was my set from their debut mini album Fighting. I think Holler is technically the title track, but the album itself is called Fighting. And I just absolutely love this Irie card. It is adorable. And then the backs look like that. And then we can skip all the way back to the front to my Dreamcatcher collection. So my top 3 in Dreamcatcher is obviously Siyeon, Goeun, and Dami. But I only collect photo cards for Siyeon because Dreamcatcher photo cards are insanely priced sometimes, especially the older eras. But I am happy to say that I have a complete Siyeon album photo card collection, thanks to my boyfriend who bought the Chase Me card out from under me for a Christmas present. But I do have her Chase Me card from their Nightmare debut single. This is Good Night. These are the Korean prequel cards and the Japan prequel cards. These are all of her Nightmare Escape the Era cards. So this was You and I. These top 4 cards are the Alone in the City cards, and this bottom one is the Japanese debut, the What single. Here we have the End of Nightmare, or Piri, and this card is the Japanese single for Piri. This top card is from their Japanese debut album, their first full-length album, The Beginning of the End, or Breaking Out, which is one of my favorite Dreamcatcher songs. And then these bottom 4 are Deja Vu. Here we have their first Korean album. This was Dystopia, The Tree of Language. And then here at the bottom, this is her Japanese single for Endless Night. These are the photo cards for Dystopia Lose Myself, and I believe, yes, these 2 are her limited edition cards. These are the Dystopia Road to Utopia cards. I have her limited editions here at the top. And then this is a pre-order for Eclipse, which is their final Japanese single, but that album did not have photo cards inside. They were just the pre-orders. So I wanted to keep one so I would have something to mark it by, but this is the only pre-order card that I own. These are the summer holiday cards. Again, I have the limiteds across the top. And finally, we have the latest album, Apocalypse Save Us, their second full-length album. These are the regular edition limited cards, and then this is the USA only Jewel Case exclusive photo card. That is everything for this binder, and now we will move on to my Dreamcatcher OT7 binder. So like I was saying, I don't collect non-album photo cards for anyone except for Dreamcatcher, and I only collect OT7 sets. Now, I don't buy pre-orders, like pre-order OT7 sets I don't keep, I do sell those. I only keep sets from like their photo books, concert merchandise, fan club, things along that line. I'm not really going out and buying OT7 sets cards. So the earliest set I have is from their first photo book with my music taste. This was a Center in Time. So this was the photo card set that came with that. And everything in this binder is in chronological order. So this is the first generation Insomnia fan club kit. These were the photo cards, and then I have my membership card here at the bottom, but obviously I'll have my information blacked out. And then these are the ID cards from the first generation official fan club kit. These were the VVIP ticket holder gift from their 2019 North American tour. It was originally supposed to be a signed poster, and then it turned into photo cards with printed signatures, but it's still a really special set because it's from the first time I ever met Dreamcatcher in person. And Handong obviously wasn't there, so I have this sticker from Lose Myself in the Middle. All of the sets that Handong was not a part of, I do have a placeholder for her because this is an OT7 binder. So these are from the second photo book they did with My Music Taste. This was a concert photo book, and this is the first set of photo cards we got. And then the additional benefit set because we created so many funds. And these are the little member mememoji stickers that came with the second photo book. If you are old enough to remember the Dreamcatcher app, then these are really reminiscent of the emojis that you could buy in the app to comment on posts. These are the VVIP ticket holder benefit from their first online concert with My Music Taste, Into the Night, global streaming Into the Night and Dystopia. And Handong wasn't able to participate. She was still in China due to COVID. This was the benefit set when you bought the Dreamcatcher official merchandise binder. You got this set of 7 photo cards. All of the girls are in their special stage outfits from the online concert, and then Handong's outfit is from a music video she participated in while she was in China. This is a very small section of the set of photo cards you got with the second Japan anniversary fan club binder, which I didn't buy because they're very small and I didn't think I would actually use it to store photo cards in. So this is a very small set of the cards that were in that. I love the photo shoot, so I wanted to have some of these cards. Then this is their second online concert with My Music Taste. This is Dystopia 7 Spirits, and Handong was back. This is the VVIP set. And then we have the general merchandise lenticulars. All of the girls are in their stage outfits and then in their Halloween costumes. They're kind of hard to see in the binder, but I really wanted to have these in here because I felt like it was a safer place than the accordion they came in. Then these were the 4th anniversary second round of merchandise. These were the Polaroid photo cards. There were 2 in the set, so I just split them between kind of the close-up shots and then the farther away shots. Next, we have probably my favorite set of photo cards. This is from their 3rd online concert, 3rd and 4th online concert that they did with My Music Taste. These are the VVIP Ultimate Insomnia ticket holder gift. If you bought both days of the concert and both sets of merchandise, you got this set of photo cards, and it's so cohesive, and I loved these outfits, so I love this set of photo cards. Then these were from the Utopia Day 1 cards, and this was the Dystopia Day 2 cards, and all of the girls are in their unit special stage outfits. Next, we have the first generation Insomnia Fan Club robe pre-order benefit set. So if you were a first generation fan club member and you pre-ordered the robe through Melon Ticket with the same email address that bought your fan club membership, you received this set of photo cards of the girls in the robe and the light sticks, and it's also one of my favorites because it's just very special and is like the only benefit we've gotten for being official fan club members. But they are slightly holographic. Now we're going to get into the Dreamcatcher Mind merch. So there were so many photo cards in this photo book that they did. So this was the first set, which is also like the first episode of the Dreamcatcher Mind reality show they did on their YouTube. This was the Demunga set, which I believe was episode 2, maybe episode 3. The Retro Games set. The like laser tag episode. Let's see, I think this was when they had to sell products without being able to see what the product was. So that's all the photo cards. So that was what, 5 photo card sets? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 official photo card sets. And then you also got a deck of playing cards. And obviously the playing cards have pictures of the girls on them, so I had to store them as well. So this is episode 1 when they arrived. Another Demunga set. The Haunted Hospital. The Retro Games. Laser Tag. Office Workers. Selling a product without knowing what the product is. And then all of the group cards that were included in the deck. And then at the same time they released Dreamcatcher Mind, they also released a Haunted Mansion photo book. So this is the first set that we got with that photo book. And the second set, which have hidden messages on the back, and they did give you one of those red cards so you could read the messages. These are the photo cards that you got when you bought the Dreamcatcher X Neogen lotion and fragrance collab. I think these came with the lotion, but I'm not 100% sure, but I do have all 7 members' cards, and it has their scents on the back. Now we have their 4th, or I guess 5th, online concert with My Music Taste. This was their Halloween Midnight Circus. These are the VVIP cards. The infamous Sua statue card with the duck on her head. But these are their Halloween costumes. And then the general merchandise set. And then we have the Polaroids. These are from their 2022 Season's Greetings. These are the wish cards from the Celestial Dreams version. It's another really nice set because it's super cohesive. And then from Celestial Dreams, we have the unit cards. So I arranged these by the member on the left, and I just put them in age order from there. And then we get into the 2022 Season's Greetings, the Sweet Dreams version. This is the first set. The second set. The third set. And the IDs. This is the only OT7 set that I have bought that was not like official merchandise, like you couldn't buy it from the official website or My Music Taste or anything like that. These are the 5th anniversary Fan Cafe event cards. So when you went to the Fan Cafe and you bought a drink or you bought something, then you received this set of photo cards, and I found someone on the Facebook group selling them for a really good price, so I bought a set of my own. And then we have their technically first mini concert, but also 6th online concert with My Music Taste. This was the Apocalypse Seva second album mini concert. And you got a set of photo cards with the merchandise pack, and all of the girls are wearing their solo stage outfits. That is everything for this binder. And then we have kind of the larger inclusions Dreamcatcher binder. So I keep all of my larger Dreamcatcher inclusions in the official merchandise binder. I really wish they would do this again because I would love to have all of my Dreamcatcher cards in these, but they don't hold that much. There's a holographic Dreamcatcher logo on the front and a holographic Insomnia logo on the back. I try to keep this roughly in chronological order, but it's hard because I'm also trying to just fit everything on the pages that they fit on. So here at the front, you got this signed front page for the official binder when you pre-ordered from My Music Taste. It's obviously not signed by Handong because she was still in China at that point, but it is signed by the other 6 girls. So here we have the beginning of the confusion. Like I said, I try to keep it in chronological order, but I also put things where they fit. So the first thing is my ticket from the Chicago show of their 2019 Invitation from Nightmare City tour. This is the tag from the first drop of merchandise, one of the t-shirt tags, and then this is my tag from my robe. Then I have all of the online concert tickets. So this is the first global streaming Into the Night and Dystopia, Dystopia 7 Spirits, Crossroads Utopia, Crossroads Dystopia, Halloween Midnight Circus, and Dreamcatcher Apocalypse Save Us, the mini concert. These are the standees from the first official photo book with My Music Taste. And then here we have a partial set of their 2019 Nightmares Before Christmas fan meeting in Japan. I just got one of each girl's cards and one of the group cards. Then for their second photo book with My Music Taste, these are the member sets. So there are the postcards and then the clear cards at the bottom. So Jiu, Sua, Siyeon, Handong, Yuyeon, Dami, and Goeun. Then I have a full set of the Dystopia Lose Myself pop-up store Polaroids. I only bought them for this set. They kind of got a little expensive when they did it again for Utopia, and I just really wasn't wanting to spend, but I also really like these, and I'm really glad they included Handong even though she wasn't a part of promotions. Okay, so these are the Crossroads Utopia film strips, and then I also have the Mysterious Mansion film strip that came with the photo book. And then we have the Mysterious Mansion, the signed Polaroids. And then we have the message accordion. I did take mine apart. It is my merchandise. I am allowed to disassemble it if I want to. So I have Jiu and Sua, Siyeon and Handong, Yuyeon and Dami, Goeun, and then a set of stickers that were also included. Then we have the Halloween Midnight Circus. These are the film strips and the group lenticular. And here we have the Sweet Dreams Season's Greetings film strips. And then we have the Celestial Dreams tarot cards. So I have all the members and a group card. And then I have the units and the second group card here. And then this is the sticker for the binder that was on the packaging. And that is everything for my completed photo card collection. Luna has already announced they're having a comeback at the end of this month, so I will obviously have more Haseul photo cards to collect. I'm pretty sure there is a photo card set for the High Touch event for Dreamcatcher's concert. I did get that for the Louisville show, so I will have that as well. Luna hasn't announced anything special for theirs yet, but depending on prices, I might try for that as well. I did also attempt to get into the Dreamcatcher fan sign at Chicago, but I don't have high hopes for that. And then I'm sure Dreamcatcher and Purple Kiss and Rolling Quartz and Girls' Generation will all have comebacks. Or Girls' Generation is for sure having a comeback in August. So it won't stay completed for long, but I'm very happy to have completed my photo card collection. And now it's just about upkeep, which seems really manageable and doable. So that is everything for this video. I will see you all in the next one.